Okay, okay. I don't know what's going on with the YouTube control panel, but, I guess it just doesn't want to work. I guess it's really having a hard time right now, and I can't actually tell. I can't actually tell how many people, if anybody is watching. I'm not having a good time. I'm not having a great time right now. Um, so yeah. I've spent an hour trying to make all the different moving parts work together, and I finally got most of them, only for YouTube to decide it doesn't want to work anymore. Okay, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna have to forego the normal preview I'd be using. There's nothing super necessary to read here anyway, so it'll be okay. It'll be okay. It's kindly explaining the buttons. This is honestly one of the most user-friendly Pokemon games. Of the early ones, anyway. And the world is about to embark. You know all this. It's nice for it to explain everything, though. It's got the little nice help menu with L and R. You can ask it for help about various situations, and it's context sensitive, so it changes depending on where you are. And then there's another tutorial item you get later on, and gives it to you, and kind of forces it into giving it to you, but it doesn't force you to watch it if you don't want. It's a nice little option to have, though. It's nice to have. Hello there, glad to meet you. Yeah, you're Professor Oak. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. This is gonna be me. You know, I've always felt bad for the rival in this game. He's, like, clearly very high-strung and anxious and having a bad time and taking it out on you. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I should have done it all uppercase for consistency's sake. Oh well, maybe that makes us a little bit more special. Yeah. His grandfather likes you better, and he's clearly developing dementia, or can't even be bothered to remember his name. It's a bad time. Your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. With a Charmander. I wonder if I should make this a Nuzlocke. It does add a little bit more challenge, huh? And since I'm playing FireRed, and I named the rival Blue. No, I named the rival Green. I don't even know what I'm saying. Maybe I can't be too hard on Professor Oak for that. I gotta choose the blue frame. A little bit of everything. I've kind of been... Before the trauma of discovering Pallet Town in Pokopia last night, I was thinking of playing a Kimco game. Sometimes you're just in the mood for that sort of thing, you know? But apparently they're kind of stringent on allowing you to play through the entire thing. Like, I'm not even making money off of it, but I don't want to get struck with something beforehand. Before even getting this channel really started. There's a couple of them that they're a little bit softer about. Overrogue and Novel Rogue. Those are kind of like card-based ones, which I think is interesting. I've never actually played a game like that before. I'm kind of looking at Novel Rogue just because I prefer the graphics. Well, mostly it's the little sheep butler guy from Overrogue, which is the first one. I just don't like his design. I don't know what it is. But I like the little kitty mascot guy in the second one better. I prefer the way he looks. I guess it's a he. I don't know. I haven't actually played. And there's another one. It's one of the tactical strategy games. It's like $30 though, which seems pretty bold coming from Kimco, even if it is coming from Radeon, or is it Raidon? I don't know exactly how I'm supposed to pronounce that. I don't know. I do really enjoy their Mercenary Saga games though. Maybe I'll play one of those. I think I've got the trilogy release for the Switch of the first ones. And I don't think those were published by Kimco, so hopefully there's nothing preventing me from doing that. I really enjoyed the second one a lot. I remember I played that one on the 3DS. I enjoyed that one a lot. It's maybe a little bit generic. I can't say the story was super standout, but it did at least have a splitting path. Bulbasaur. Humid. What did you say? You got any catchphrases, Squirtle? I can't remember. I threw up. Yeah, I'll be taking you. So anyway, I'm gonna probably end up playing through all the Kimco games that I'm easily allowed to do. There's a handful of them in there that aren't JRPGs either. I guess they're like little indie studios getting published through Kimco or something. No, I was gonna name you Crispin. You can be... Charlie. You can be Charlie. Squirtle. Our names will be lowercase. Everything else is probably gonna be uppercase. That was a mistake anyway. This is about the right amount of tutorial, I think. It gives you tutorials in little places where you might not have played before. Or, well, where you might not have played before back when these first released. I'm assuming just about everyone's played a Pokemon game at this point in time. These are such good JRPG experiences. These are really good. Very simple, pretty wholesome, relatively low stakes. These were my first JRPG experiences, and then I had a string of really bad ones after that. Let me think. And Pokemon first. Oof, that was close. Pokemon first. And then it was a string of really bad things back to back. Final Fantasy II. Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. And then, Lunar Dragon Song. So honestly, it's kind of a wonder I've still got a soft spot for these kinds of games. Luckily, Dragon Quest IX came in after that and kind of saved the day. That would have been really bad otherwise. But that was such a fun game. Dragon Quest kind of saved my perception of the genre, and now I really love it. Hold on, I think there's another little thing over here. Finally, the ultimate trainers of the Pokemon League are ready to take on all comers. Bring your best Pokemon and see how you rate as a trainer. Pokemon Indigo League HQ, Indigo Plateau. Professor, please visit us. And that'll be important for filling out the little fame checker later on. That's a little item I kind of wish that had made more appearances. It's just nice. You pick up little phrases that pertain to the different characters, different important NPCs. I like completing it, so it's just kind of a little incentive to go around and talk to everyone. No, she won't. She won't. I don't think she'll. Wish I'd seen that. Yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't hand over the map until after you've already taken on the quest from Professor Oak. That's okay. I wonder what kind of Pokemon I'll get. Knowing my luck, it's just gonna be a bunch of flying things and bugs and things that make it really hard to beat up Brock. Did his Pokemon have Rock Tomb in this one? Did they actually know that? Or did he just give you the TM? I can't remember. I'm not counting these encounters prior to getting Pokeballs. I like a little bit of extra challenge, but I'm not looking to get super spicy. Yeah. I'm not looking to make things overly difficult on myself. A little bit of challenge, good. Overly difficult, no for the most part. Let's see. You came from Pallet Town. Yeah, I know Professor Oak. I can take his order to him. No problem. Little bit of back and forth. I really wish it gave you the running shoes. I wish it gave you the running shoes faster. On one hand, it was a nice surprise when they came in originally, but you got them a lot sooner in Ruby and Sapphire. So having to go all the way through the first gym and your first dungeon and stuff without them, that hurt, and that felt unnecessary. Come on, Pokeballs. I need Pokeballs. I need to catch stuff. I need to catch Pokemon. Is it growing more attached to me? I don't know. I like to come up with what my friend says is really out-of-pocket stories for playing these games. I gotta actually put them down in written form sometime. I just don't think my art style... No, that's the problem. I don't have an art style. I don't have a particular art style. I never really developed one. My artwork is really inconsistent. I can get maybe one good thing and one cool thing, but then it's really hard to do it again afterwards. I'd really like to make a Nuzlocke comic out of my ideas, though. I think they're pretty cool. I hadn't come up with anything for Kanto yet, though. I'm struggling a little bit. I'm kind of thinking I want sky pirates or sky ships or something. I'm thinking of separating up the region into towns and regions and stuff, and it's making it like vertical rather than a horizontal plane. So like things like the Pokemon League and stuff are closer to the top, and things like Pallet Town and Viridian and stuff are closer to the bottom, and they're less well off and stuff. And that partially motivates Giovanni, who's still gonna be in it, to do what he does in forming Team Rocket, but I feel like it needs more than that. I might be overcomplicating things, I don't know. Especially if these little stories and stuff never end up going anywhere, but I'm gonna try. I have a good time with it, and I think that's enough. I think just having a good time with it's enough. Did I run into something on this route already? I kind of forgot. I wasn't paying attention at all. I'm going to catch this Pidgey. I'm just going to pay better attention from now on. I'll catch this Pidgey. Go, go, go. Okay. Pidgey obtained. And a note to pay closer attention to what I'm doing. Pidgey. You can be... That's a good name. That's a good name for a Pidgey. Okay, what's next? What's next? The route beside... This is where things could get interesting. This is where things could get very interesting. Or terrible. Maybe I'll go to the one above. I think it's just more Pidgeys and more... I think it's just more... Oh yeah, this guy. The drunk guy. It's not coffee he's missing. Weedle. It's so slow. Hurry it up. I don't think this works anyway, does it? I don't think it does. I'm pretty sure it fails. Never mind. I'm mixing games up. That might have been yellow version. I don't know. I know it goes slightly differently in one of them. Was that educational? I guess so. I wasn't really paying attention though. There we go. There we go. If I'm gonna get a Rattata, it might just be another Rattata. I think it's just Pidgeys and... I'm pretty sure it's just Pidgeys and Rattatas up here. Maybe the bugs, but I can't really remember. My memory of all these games kind of bleeds together. And in the forest, it's probably gonna be a Weedle. No. No. Okay. I don't really want to hit it again. I don't want to hit it again, but I don't want to waste Pokeballs either. Oops. Well, that was all very pointless. I'm gonna go catch a bug now. You know, maybe actually... I need to be smart about this. I need to catch... What do I need to catch? I need an antidote. I need antidotes. Antidotes would be good. I'm pretty sure it's Weedles mostly in this one. So, I should get antidotes beforehand. And potions, just in case. I'm gonna need more Pokeballs. I'm working on a very small budget, and I need very many things. It's not fair. Also, I don't think this control pad is very good. Generally, I like using the control pads better for grid-based stuff, but I don't think it's very good. Give me 3 of those. Six of those. 4 more of those. And then another antidote. That should be enough. Get it out pretty good. Okay, so I missed a catch at the route above, but I've still got this one over here. This is where the more interesting stuff can show up anyway. As long as it's not a sparrow. There we go. Anything but a sparrow. Come on, come on. You can do it. Mankey! Okay, okay, I can work with that. Mankey won't be able to keep up forever. Mankey won't be able to keep up forever, but it'll at least help out with Brock. Let's see. You need a good name, too. I'm scared of hitting things too much and knocking them out. Go. Let's try this. Hopefully that's not a bad sign. Okay. Switch out again. Maybe it's weak enough now. I hope so. It's good Primate got another evolution. It becomes a bit fragile after a while. You really gotta baby it. You can't keep up. There's better options. What do you got in this game? You got Machoke and Machamp if you've got someone to trade with. And you got Hitmonlee. No reason to go with Hitmonchan in this game. This is before the physical special split, so it's just about useless. Hitmonchan is. It's got the elemental punches, but they're all based off its special attack. Poor Hitmonchan. Then after getting the National Dex, you've also got access to Hitmontop. I'm not sure if there's really a reason to choose that over Hitmonlee. Okay, okay. Time to see what bug I get. And then I can base my party off of that. Bugs are gonna fall behind eventually, too. Though they do evolve quickly. And being able to poison stuff if you get a Weedle's always good. And Confusion's pretty strong. Or does it get Gust? I can't remember what Butterfree gets. Okay, okay, okay. What do I get? What do I get? What do I get? Okay, okay. Caterpie. Okay, okay. I thought it was Weedle that was more common in this game, but the other one can still show up. Go, get it. Okay. You know, if I turn this into a comic or a story or something, having a bunch of flying types would actually be pretty fitting, huh? Got Charizard, got the bird, got the butterfly. Trying to think of how to develop it a bit more. I like lore. I like world building, even if it never goes anywhere. You can be... You can be Lila. Okay, okay. So that's the team. Pretty good. I mean, totally unbalanced. Something's gonna have to give eventually, but you know, in the meantime. Let me look at everyone's personalities. Relaxed, sassy. Relax. Timid. Okay, fine. I gotta work with what I got. I can do that. I can manage that. Relaxed. Sassy. Nice. You know, whatever. Whatever. It'll do. It'll do. It'll help with any rock types. Rock and anything else that might come up. See, there we go. There's the Weedle. I kind of wish it was a Pikachu I'd gotten. Oh well. Pikachu's pretty rare. It's best not to waste time on the small things in here. There's a bunch of trainers to train on. And besides that, you wanna be beating up the cocoons. They can't attack back, and they're evolved Pokemon, so they're worth more experience. And that's where it's at. Gotta train up a bit before going back to beat up the rival. I'm really glad to see that blue, green, whatever his name is. He seems more well adjusted in future games. I think that's really good. He finally got some help. He's not so high-strung anymore. And he's still traveling around with Red. And then they were roommates. Ocean. There's lots of items scattered around here too. And there's at least one hidden one. Up here. It shouldn't be too hard. I'm pretty sure he's just got Caterpies. What you got? What you got? Weedle. You know, I'm just... Clearly my memory of these games are failing. I'm just gonna stop trying to remember stuff. Clearly it's not going anywhere. It's not doing any good. Yeah. Go Terra. No, no, Terra. Okay, I'm switching you out for Charlie. Come on, Charlie. You can do it. You can do it. Scratch. No! And that's one good reason to have another bug here. To have another bug when you're facing off with Weedles. Either it's also a Weedle and it's gonna take less damage, even if it's not doing much damage. Or it's a Caterpie, and both of them have Shield Dust as their ability, which should prevent added effects, so they can't be poisoned. Neither of them can be poisoned. And then the cocoons, the evolved forms have Shed Skin ability, so even if they get poisoned, that can help. That can help a lot there. Tamaki, come on. No. Do I go ahead and let you try? I'm going to take the time to heal up Charlie. And then switch out after that. You should be able to take at least one hit. Okay, string shot. Okay, I'll let you get a tackle off then. And I'll let you wear it down a little bit first. Go, go, go! I really like Pidgeot. I think Fearow is technically a bit better because it gets stronger actual flying moves, like, on its own, naturally, without HM. It gets Drill Peck versus, I think the best thing that Pidgeot gets is Wing Attack without an HM for Fly. But Pidgeot can also learn Mirror Move, which is cool, and it just looks more solid, like you could actually fly on its back, unlike Fearow. I feel like you'd need at least like 2 of those. Then again, Dotrio flies just fine, and it doesn't even have wings. I really like the Note Paddle take on that, where it just turns into a jet. Hurley battles take forever. You're just trading tackles. Horrible. That's okay. There's relaxation to be found in repetition. And I think that's okay. No, Caterpie can't hack it. Now, do I keep pressing onwards? Let me see. I could probably get a little bit more out of Charlie. I could probably get a little bit more out of Charlie for training purposes. I wonder if I should switch to the other side. Is this going to cause any issues? Is this going to cause any issues if I move over here? Oh well, I can see the HP, and that's probably the important part. Okay. Switch out. I don't think I'm gonna use Caterpie. I'd eventually end up trading. That'd be too many flying types. Not balanced enough. And I'd eventually end up having to switch it out anyway. I'm already gonna have to do that with Mankey. Level 5. Sand attack. Good, good. Very underrated move, to be honest. Nah, it's another Weedle. I'll keep you in. I don't want to switch out and risk poison. No! Okay. Oh well, it didn't poison. It's okay. Level 8. Good, good. It'd be nice if I could get Charlie to learn Metal Claw before going in, so I'm not just relying on Mankey in case anything terrible happens. It's always best to have a backup plan. Just in case. I think it'll be okay. Scratch. This'll take forever, won't it? This'll take forever, especially with it using Harden. But it'll be a lot of experience for Terra. Something fun I learned about this game from someone else, luckily. If you press all the face buttons, the A, B, X, and Y all at once, it does a soft reboot. It's kind of like A, B, start and select, except easier to access, but also don't just go mashing all the buttons at once. It's really bad. It's really bad if that happens. And you're in the middle of something, and you made a lot of progress, and everything gets reset, and it's awful. Come on, come on. One more hit. It's only slightly better than Metapod versus Metapod. There we go. 2 levels. It was worth it. Low kick. Nice. That's based on weight. It's one of a handful of moves based on weight. I don't know if it's the only one in the first 3 generations. I can't remember. But it's pretty important. It's pretty important that way. Because rock Pokemon, which are weak to it, are heavy. I wonder if I can find a cocoon for Tamaki to beat up. Getting him Gust would be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. It wouldn't be as good as fighting a trainer Metapod, Metapod or a Kakuna. But it would be safe. It would be safe. Nice safe way to level up. No such luck, I think. I don't really want to fight with a Weedle. Too much danger. I don't want to have to burn through any more Caterpie. Close enough. I don't want to have to burn through any more antidotes if I don't have to. I've already burned through a lot of those. At least 2 of them. Let's try. Let's try again. Come on. Let's go. Maybe I'm pushing it a little bit too close. But it worked out. It's okay. Level up. Let's see. Where are they? How are things looking? Level 6, level 8, level 3. Gonna deposit Caterpie. I don't quite want to battle against the rival yet. Because this starter is gonna be his highest level thing. So I kind of need something to counter that. Or at least be better against it than a fire type. And my fire type's my highest level 1 so far. A little bit more training, maybe. It would be really nice to get the... It would be really nice to have the running shoes earlier. Earlier than you actually get them. Okay, and into the PC you go. Take a nice nap. Do I have enough? Do I have enough? They don't give a whole lot of money, but that's at least enough to buy 2 more antidotes. It's good to be stocked up. It's good to be stocked up for Viridian. You never know when you're gonna run into something. Run into something terrible. And poisony. It's like Australia that way. Nidorans. I think Nidorans have Poison Point or Rivalry. I don't really want to battle against that. Need to actually go by the Pokemon Center. You can't just think about healing up. Need to actually do some healing. There we go. There we go. Now, do I go back to the forest? That's probably the best idea. Keep going against the trainers. Keep moving forward against the trainers. Maybe find some cocoons to battle against. I think that's the best idea for now. Back to the forest. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what else I can find in here. What else I can beat up. Destroy the ecosystem. Destroy the ecology. I don't really want to fight against that. I'll either wait till I find the trainers. I'll either wait till coming across the trainers or hold out for a cocoon. I'm not spending HP against anything else at this point. Ah! Here we go. Caterpie, okay. Level 7, not bad. I'd rather face off against a Caterpie. Much rather have a Caterpie. Oh no. Come on. It didn't take long to slow it down a whole lot. Okay. It doesn't do that much damage at this point. Level 7 Caterpie. Why didn't you just evolve it? There we go. Another Caterpie. And switch out for Terra. Low kick's not gonna do much good against bugs in the forest. Still got Scratch though. Ooh, level 8. Even better. Here we go. The main reason I play FireRed over Leaf Green is because of Oddish. I don't care if any of the other exclusives are better. Oddish is superior to Bellsprout. So I'm really hoping I can get an Oddish in my playthrough. Oddish just makes me happy. Okay, how are you looking? Thoroughly okay, but you'll level up. You'll probably level up with the next battle or two. Definitely if it's a trainer. Maybe if it's a wild cocoon. Let's see, let's see. There we go, wild cocoon. Level 5. Not terrible. Not terrible damage either. Come on. I don't think low kick's gonna be any more impressive, but nah. I don't know if it's because of all the defense raising or just because of the type disadvantage. No good though. That's okay. I think after this, everyone might be ready to go take on the rival. Or getting close at least. I don't know if I should try and get everyone to level 8 first. I might should. You know, I'm not at an extreme type disadvantage. But I don't really have any advantages right now over water type either. And I worry about the special defense hit. Let's see. Yeah. Level up. It'd be nice if I could get a flying type move. What level do you learn Gust? I can't remember. That would really be helpful though. I'm gonna keep pressing forward. It's not like this is a very long dungeon. Not very long, not very hard. Just as it should be for a starting dungeon. And a couple trainers that ambush you on sight, but not too many. I think that's good. It gives you a chance to learn about the systems without being too penalizing. Okay. Okay. There we go. Yeah. That's much faster. I was a little sad about the experience. Oh, it was still enough. Okay. Okay. No good. Let me see. Let me see. I thought about turning on the shift switch set. The switcher set. I thought about turning set on, but is that really fun? Is that really fun, especially at the start when you're trying to grind? And no, it's not really fun. It's another one of those things that makes it harder, but that's not necessarily harder for harder's sake. Isn't necessarily fun for me. I don't want to do that. Here we go. Go, go, go. You need less experience to level up again. So close. Oh, a Metapod. That should do it. That should do it. And I can just easily switch out for Charlie. Charlie might level up too. That'd be nice. And then I'll definitely be ready. I'll definitely be ready to take on the rival after that. I think he's got a Pidgey. I'm pretty sure Spearow was exclusive to... I'm pretty sure Spearow was exclusive to yellow version. I'm pretty sure it's a Pidgey in this one. There we go, Gust. That's what I wanted. So it should be okay to start with. So starting with Terra should be okay. A little bit of a level up. Maybe I'll find another cocoon on the way back. Maybe I'll find another cocoon. Cocoon? Nope. Not messing with you. Run away. I love Mankey's cry. It's just fun to listen to. I can't really mimic it. There's a handful that share the same cry due to size limitations from the original game. Who are they? I want to say Goldeen and Caterpie. I kind of forget the other ones. But there were like 6. There were like 6 of them. Like 3 pairs, I think, that shared the same sound. I just can't think of what they were right now. Some people don't like the electronic cries. Very much electronic ones compared to some of the newer ones, but I really like the way they sound. It's kind of hard to separate them from the Pokemon themselves at this point. I think updating them would sound weird and off-putting. Like, I'd get used to it eventually, but I'd just be thinking the entire time that something was very wrong here. Okay, heal up. Gonna heal up. Gonna heal up. Who did I want? Terra. I thought it was okay to send out Terra first. Start with Terra, switch to Charlie. Then switch out to Tamaki and switch out to Tamaki for dealing with the starter. It seemed like a pretty good strategy. And then I still have Terra fresh, if anything goes wrong. I don't anticipate anything going so wrong this early. This early into it, but, you know, just in case. Just in case. Yeah, off to the Pokemon League. That's us. We're gonna take it on. This team of Pokemon that haven't even reached level 10 yet. Pidgey. Okay. Switch to Charlie. That's a little higher level than I thought the Pidgey was. I think I mixed up the Pidgeys and the starters level. Ember. I got a bad feeling. I'm gonna use a potion. I got enough. I got extras. And I'll pick up another one from the forest. Here we go. Okay, now Squirtle. Tamaki should be good for this. It shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't be too bad. Gust. Oh, they're both level 9. What am I thinking of then? I don't know. I don't really know what I'm thinking of. Sand attack. If I have to get Tamaki's stats back, I can switch out. I can switch out. That's no problem. But if I lower the accuracy before then, that lowers the risk of something going terribly wrong. Okay. Oof. 9 damage. That might be bad. That might be bad if a critical hit comes up. I'm gonna switch out and then maybe switch back. Okay. Leer. Get at least one of those off. You're using the same strategy here and I don't like it. I don't like it. I think I'm safe using it one more time. I think I'm safe. Okay. Then switch back. And that should be enough. That should be enough. Guest. Go. One more. You know, how's the damage compare? I don't know how the damage compares. 35, 40. Okay. Gust is slightly stronger and more accurate. You know what they say, if the accuracy isn't 100%, it's 50%. There we go. Knocked out. That was strategy. That was pretty good strategy right there for the starting area. If I do say so myself. Limited resources, and yet we still managed to prevail. Okay. Tara's still out in front. Tara... She needs to level up some more. Her and Charlie need to level up some more. She's good, but... a little bit fragile. And then Charlie. And Charlie really needs to learn... Charlie could really stand to learn Metal Call before going in. As a backup. Though I do like starting out with Ember a couple times just to see if I can inflict a burn first. Not in case it starts using physical moves. If it gets to that point, they're a lot weaker, and it's taking consistent damage the entire time. I don't think I need... It's only one trainer left. I should be good without having to buy any more stuff. Anything else I need, I can buy in pewter. And that's probably mostly going to be potions. Maybe some Pokeballs. Pokeballs can wait till after Brock, actually. There won't be anything new to catch up there. Because this route is just a separation of the route below it, I believe. Da-da-da-da. Here we go. Pikachu. I don't really want to fight a Pikachu. Too much static. I don't have anything for curing paralysis. It's a lot. Thundershock. Oh, yeah. Good. Oh. Scratch. Not bad. Okay, go. Hydration. Pretty good. Oh wow. I wasn't expecting that, but that was good right there. That was good. Level 8. Everything's rounding out. Now, there's an... Hold on. Was there a... There's an item down here. And there's another one up here, somewhere in front of this trainer. I forget if it's directly in front of him, or if it's on the tile that's farther across from him. It must be the farther one. What luck, another Kakuna. I'll never pass up the opportunity for this. That's good right there. That's good. That's like half the HP bar in one go. Beat it up. Okay, one more. One more. There we go. There we go. There we go. I got a little bit distracted there. Sorry. I was trying to remember if this is a Caterpie or if this is a Weedle. Not that it really matters at this point, but I can't remember. If it's a Weedle, I'll probably just end up switching out to maybe. I don't know. I just know it's the strongest one in the forest. He's kind of like the boss of the area, I guess. Weedle. Okay. I don't know if I want to switch out to Charlie. I'll just heal up Tara if she ends up getting poisoned. Come on, come on, go, 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 go. This is... Okay, okay, okay. Here's string shot. Enough. There was no poisoning. There was no poisoning, just inconvenience. Mild inconvenience instead of shock and terror. That's so insultingly close right there. I'm still gonna need a little bit of grinding, aren't they? Caterpie, fine, I'll take it at this point. I'll take it. Just because it shouldn't be hard. Okay, two-shot Caterpie. You can do it. There we go. Another Caterpie. Okay, okay, level 5 this time. I don't know. Will you be able to two-shot it? Might have just a little bit too much stats. A little bit too much extra defense, a little bit too much extra HP. 3-shotting isn't bad though, and I think that'll be enough experience for level 9 for you. That'll probably be enough for you. And then Charlie will have an easier time with Ember. It'll be faster. I won't have to stop and pick and choose. I just want Charlie to get Metal Claw, just in case. Just in case. I'm glad there's extra options in here with things like Metal Claw. If you can't strategize, you can just grind your way out. And that's okay. I like having the option of one or the other. Either using extra strategy or using extra grinding. It's kind of why I like the older games. Oh, why is it? People complain about the level curve or whatever. But it's kind of meant to be like that. None of these are actually challenging if you go in with actual type advantages and move strategy and stuff for the most part. You're meant to either strategize your way around it or grind your way out of it. Either way works. Either way usually works. You just gotta figure it out. You just gotta figure things out. I'm really excited. I'm really hoping Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald are gonna make it eventually. I think there was data mining stuff done already that showed data or something for them. I don't know. I wasn't entirely paying attention, but they found it in the coding for this game or something. And it's there. And they should be coming eventually someday. I'm hoping this year. It's Pokemon's 30th anniversary this year, after all, right? So we need all this stuff. If we could get the originals and if we could get the original red, blue, and yellow and ooh, an English release of green would be great. Just so people can experience those funny sprites. And what else? What else? What else do I want? I'd like gold, silver, and crystal, but I'm greedy. I'm gonna say heart gold and soul silver. I still feel like those games are kind of peak in terms of just the sheer amount of content they've got, and like the only thing that maybe matches this is black and white 2, and there's just a lot. Yeah, black and white 2 might be the closest. There was a ton of content there too. A lot of side stuff, but there's just so much in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It's kind of tough to beat. It's kind of really tough to beat in terms of content. 'Cause what all did it have? It had the Pokeathlon. It had the Pokeathlon, and that was good. And then it had, what else did it have? You could walk with your Pokemon, and you could take pictures of them. You could dress them up and take pictures of them. And, it had the Battle Frontier, and the entire National Dex up to that point. Which was like 4 generations worth of stuff. That's still a lot of stuff, even if it's small compared to now, where we're about to enter Gen 10. What else? What else was there? What else? There was special accessories you could go for by walking with your Pokemon, and there were leaf crowns, and there were special interactions you could get. Like if you took a Pokopia to Misty's gym, it would start crying, and your Ampharos and Amphi could be friends, and I got too excited. I got lightheaded. But there's just a whole lot of stuff there. I think the biggest things were the Pokeathlon. There was a ton to do there, a ton to unlock if you really started doing it. Beating records and stuff, you could unlock more and more there. And then the Battle Frontier. It had the entire Platinum Battle Frontier in there. I didn't need to do that, but it did, and it was great. And of course the entire second region. That's just standard from Gold and Silver and Crystal. You go through one region, then you get to the other, then you get the option to take on, then you can take on Red. Nope, I'm not finished being excited or dizzy. Horrible. I think it learns Metal Claw at level 12 or 13. See, if I can't strategize my way out with Mankey, I'll just physically beat things up with Charlie. If Tara can't do it, Charlie can handle it. There we go. Okay, I had to pee. I was hoping I'd run into more cocoons at this point. That'd make things faster. I know there's one trainer in Brock's gym. I might go after them. I think that'd be enough of a boost, but then again, it might be good to have Tara get that experience. And trainers are few and far between. After getting through the woods before beating Brock's gym and getting to the next portion of the game, when things really open up. And there's just battles galore after that, but it's a lot of training on bugs right now. Still, it's only been like an hour. It's only been like an hour. It hasn't been... It's not that much. It's not that inconvenient. It does make me miss fast forward functions, though. Getting close. Come on, Charlie. Learn it at level 12. You learn it at level 12, right? Right? My memory of these games keeps failing, though, as I've already established, so I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Let's see. Level 12. That's okay. I'll keep going. Cocoon. It's good to have a contingency plan in place. But also, I'm bored. I don't want to grind anymore. Just having something at level 12 might be enough. And Ember's still okay. It's not going to be super effective. It might technically be weak against it. But also has a chance of inflicting a burn. A little bit more. I'll give it a little bit more. I'll give it to level 13. If it doesn't happen at level 13, I'm moving on after that. I don't mind. Weedle. Then Terra can absorb that trainer experience. And then that should be enough. That should be enough for taking on Brock. And Tamaki's just not gonna be any use. I'm too worried about I'm too worried about his Pokemon having Rock Tomb. I can't actually remember. What an ominous name. Let's see. Let's see. Level 5. I'm looking for anything I can get at this point. I'm looking for any bright spot I can get. A little bit more. Little bit more. Little bit more. Dun, dun. I gotta remember to buy a couple repels in Pewter. I gotta remember to buy a couple repels so I can wait. If I just go with whatever Pokemon I get when I first get in the cave, it's almost certainly gonna be a Zubat. But there's more of a chance of an interesting thing if I wait till I'm later in the cave. It could be a Clefairy. I hope it's a Clefairy. Could be something else. A Paris. Maybe Geodude. I think there might be Geodude down there. So there's a couple interesting options that aren't Zubat. Zubat's okay, but I don't even think it can evolve until after you beat the Elite Four, so it's not great. It's not great. Did I run out of Ember already? Okay, I got 2 more left. Okay. A little bit more. Little bit more. Little bit more. This should be enough. This should be enough. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Metal Claw. I can move on. I was moving on at level 13 whether I got it or not, but yeah. What a pain. Yeah. Tamaki is not gonna be much use at all. He's just gonna have to stay safely in my party. Safely in the back. Here we go. Getting real close. Getting really close. Getting really close. Ah. Pretty good. Pretty good. I like the odd sound the original had a little bit more. Team Rocket, is that Mount Moon? Trading a Clefairy for a Pikachu. What was the... Was it? Hold on. Give me a minute. I can remember what this was. I want to say it was, let's try... I want to say it was... Link... I don't think... I'm not gonna be able to get anything through this, but I'm gonna have it anyway. Link... together with link together A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I with link together with there we go. That should be it. Your profile really says something about who you are. Now that I know you better, it makes us better friends than ever. No, actually, that happens in the Pokemart, doesn't it? Then what's she here for? Because I was pretty sure it was the profile guy that unlocked it in one of the... Huh. That's okay. That's okay. I'm gonna have to go to a Pokemart to do that, but I don't really want to have to go through the phrase thing again. Okay. I only got enough for one more potion. It'll have to be enough. It'll just have to be enough. I hope it's enough. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna beat up Brock. A rock-solid Pokemon trainer. Oh yeah, that was someone else down there I had to talk to as well. I forgot. The guy that talks about how Brock's the only serious Pokemon trainer around here. It's all bug catchers and hobbyists otherwise. Geodude. Okay, go Terra. Not terrible. Could be a little better. Maybe this will be enough to have her level up. That'd be helpful. That would be really helpful, actually. This is going slower than I expected. Scratch. Poor choice on my part. I take the blame for this. Okay. Sandshrew. Sandshrew's gonna be a little bit difficult because it's ground type, but yeah, you come back. Go Charlie. Charlie should have a little bit of easier time with Ember. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Level 10. I'm gonna... Okay. That should be enough for another potion. I'm gonna go out. I'm gonna buy another potion. I'm gonna heal up. And that should be enough. Everyone should be ready for Brock after that. Not you. You're the museum person. Potion. Yeah. And that should also give me enough potions for afterwards, I think. You. I'll talk to you right quick. Bug catchers, you know, just obvious. Brock isn't like that. Not one bit. That's fine. It's fine. Okay. I feel like things might... Yeah, I never set the frame rate down. It's still at 60. I wonder if that's why it feels like it's moving slightly funny. I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of hard to tell. I might just have to look at it afterwards. If it is, I can change it for next time. It's okay. Go ahead and save. Okay. Okay. Should be good. Should be good. Rock hard willpower. Pokemon are all rock hard, and I don't like how much he talks about how rock hard everything he's got is. Okay. Geodude. Level 12. Low kick. Low kick. Might not be. Is it gonna be okay for Onyx? Is Terra gonna be okay for Onyx? Let's try it. Tackle. Oh, that's pretty good right there. I'm gonna use a potion. I'm still paranoid. I'm still paranoid about Rock Tomb. I really can't remember if his Pokemon have it or not. I know Roxanne wasn't shy about using that at all. She was actually difficult. There we go. Level 11. Karate chop. Boulder badge. Da 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 da. Flash. I can use Flash now. And I got lots of money. That's enough to buy lots of supplies. And I got Rock Tomb. All kinds of trainers in this huge world. But I'm gifted, so I'm heading over to Cerulean to beat them up next. I'll be honest, no matter what version, Starmie is kind of a menace. Whether it's Bubble Beam or whether it's Water Pulse, Starmie's kind of a pain. I'll heal up. Let's see. I'll buy stuff first. I'll buy stuff, then I'll heal up, then I should be good for heading out. That's expensive. I think there's an escape rope in the cave. 2 of those. Got enough of those. I'll get 1 of those. How many potions do I have? 11? That's good for now. I'll buy 2 more Pokeballs though. Just in case I run into anything that's really hard to catch. I want to at least get up to the next patch of grass and see what I catch in there. I want to at least get as far as that. See what I catch. I'm really hoping it's a Jigglypuff. I want a Jigglypuff. I prefer Jigglypuff to Clefairy just a bit. Let's see. Aid. Deliver the running shoes. Press B to run, but only when there's room to run. I'd always felt dumb that it limited it to outside. Mom message. So much faster. I feel like I'm flying. Bug. This should be easy. Since Tamaki's got Gust now. This should be easy. Caterpie. Gust. Tools. I'm gonna go ahead and check the stats. What are stats looking like? Is that fine? Yeah, it's fine. Dropped frames. I'm not really liking how it's looking, though. I think it might be because the FPS is set to 60. I didn't think about that before starting. Oh well. I'll make note of it for next time. And try turning the FPS down to 30. It's not too bad for a game like this, I think. But it could look better, and that's the point. So I'll make it look better. I'll get it there. I'll get it looking better. I don't want to beat everyone up here before I know what I catch. If I want to take it with me. If I catch something really cool. Let's see. Level up, level up. This is good for you too. You don't evolve until level 18. Pretty sure it's level 18. And then you get a bit bulkier. You're bulkier than Spearow. That's why I prefer you. I also like your eye markings. They're nice. Okay, okay. I think it gets quick attack next, which I think is a little bit stronger than tackle. And more accurate. And it goes first. It's got move priority. So really, it's all around better than tackle. Let's see. Antidote. I don't want to have to run back to the Pokemon Center right away. I don't know if it's... I think it's more noticeable now that I've got the running shoes. I'm gonna end this up soon. I want to see what I catch first though. And that way I can try and change the frame rate for next time. I can try and change that and get that looking better. Is it getting worse? Is it getting worse? I kind of feel like it might be getting worse, but it doesn't show anything weird from my side. Everything's fine. Internet connection's fine. The stats inside OBS are fine. It'll be okay. I'll get it worked out. This should be another easy level up. Yeah. Okay, okay. There we go. Ooh, Dotrea's another good flying option. That's another good flying option. That one also gets Tri-Attack, I believe. I believe it can learn Tri-Attack via TM. And I might learn it via level up too, I forget. But that's just a fun move. I love the way it looks and sounds in this version. So it's another fun one. And it's pretty strong and fast and stuff too. Honestly, all the flying options that are available are kind of better than just Spearow. I feel bad. Spearow's got what going for it. It's kind of cool and pointy looking. And it's got Drill Peck, but that's about it. And I think Dotrio also gets Drill Peck, so... So what's it really got going for it in the end? Ah, Metapod. Metapod defeated. Okay, okay. Level 13. Quick attack. There we go. Switch out the slots for tackle and quick attack. No point in starting off with a tackle. And quick attack is so much better. Tackle. Quick attack. Yeah. It's stronger. It's faster. It's more accurate. It's just better all the way around. Okay, okay. One more bug catcher. One more bug catcher. And then I can catch a thing. I hope it's a Jigglypuff. I really hope it's a Jigglypuff. Gust. Okay. Metapod. Cocoons. Come on. Ah! Critical hit. Good, good, good. Okay. I'll also take... Nidoran would also be good. I think there's Nidoran around here. I wouldn't mind that either. Okay, I want to avoid running into her. I just want to catch something. And then hurry on over to the Pokemon Center. Already got a Pidgey. I'm skipping that. Already had a chance for Rattata. I'm skipping that. Dupes is another thing. Dupes aren't fun. Unless you very specifically need it. This is divine punishment, isn't it? Fine. I'll take an opportunity to catch it, but I won't be happy about it. You could have been a Jigglypuff. The least you can do is get in a Pokeball without wasting my time. And stop that. No critical hits. You are not allowed. Do not defy me. I am the trainer here. I decide how this goes down. Yeah. There we go. Spearow. You can be Harley. You can be Harley. Okay, I don't think there's any other trainers around here. He was just taking a break. I kinda can't stand whatever's going on with the frame rate. I gotta fix that. And that's the other thing. I'm kind of down a monitor that I would have been using otherwise, but it's a little bit broken. So I can't really effectively monitor the way that things look on the stream and be playing at the same time. It's inconvenient. Do I want to take Magikarp? Does Gyarados even get any flying type moves? Or water type moves naturally? A Gyarados would be really cool though, but that's another flying type. So that's probably not going to be great. I'll avoid it for now. Oh yeah, that's some pretty good progress, I think. I'm gonna call things here for now. Okay. Bye. See you later.